welcome back to another video, and in today's video we will be making this fiery dragon by Kade Chan. So yeah, and by the way, I would not recommend this for beginners because this is a pretty advanced model. So yeah, let's get to it. So I have already, so you're going to fold it in half diagonally, like that, and then do that the other way. And then you're going to fold this point to the center and make a pinch mark, like that. And then just do that on this side. And then fold this point to that, the opposite side, like pinch mark that we made, like that. And then just repeat that on this side. So fold to that pinch mark, like that. And now you're going to fold this point down from this crease to this crease. So just like where they intersect, like that edge right there. And then you're going to repeat that on the other side, like this. Like that. And now you're going to fold this point to this full crease that we made. And then repeat on this side, and make sure you don't fold to the other crease that you made. So just like that. And now you're going to fold, basically just divide this like section into fourths. So fold fold this point over until this crease hits this crease, or you can fold it to the other crease. So like this. Like that, and then just do that on this side. So now you're going to flip over and then just mount and fold this, and fold this edge to this edge, and also fold this edge to this edge. And you're going to divide these in half too. And then just repeat that on this side when you're done. like that, and then do that to the side. So just repeat on this side. Like this. So like this. So just like that. And now you're going to fold or divide this in half. So like this. Like that. This. And then do that on this side. That. And now you're going to fold this in half, like that, and then fold this in half again, and then just fold this top edge to this crease, like right before the part where you divided it into fourths. Just fold it to that crease. So like that. Like that. And so you can pre-crease this. And I'm actually gonna zoom in because this is a little tiny. Okay, like that. So you're going to you're going to insert it into it like that. And then fold it back with the second crease, like that, and then fold it again, like that. So it should look something like this. And then this top part shouldn't lay flat. And what you're gonna do is basically you're going to kind of like make sure it's kind of like a square shape on the top. And then you can just pinch it down like that. So it should be like that. And you're just going to repeat that on this side. So you're going to valley fold on this, and then mountain fold on this next one, and then do that on this side. So like that, and then pinch until right there. Hold on. Okay, so you're going to just square it like that, and then press it down. And now that you've gotten that, you're going to basically close or open sync this. So you're going to fold, I might zoom in more actually, that's the max. So you're gonna fold this. Okay, hold on. See if I have tweezers. If I have tweezers, this would be a lot easier. Okay, I'm gonna cut here and see if I have tweezers. Okay, so I found tweezers. So basically, what you're gonna do is you're going to like fold it to the crease that's like kind of right there that you just folded on, and then you're going to kind of open this up like that and try to fold or like pinch along these. You can put your hand inside if you need it. And just do an open sink. Like that. So it's like that. And you're going to repeat this on this one. So all it is, you're folding it to that crease. It's not really the middle crease, but I guess you could call it that. And to make it easier, you could even reverse that crease like that, and then open sync, which kind of like pinch it, and you're gonna fold along like right here and right here. So you're just gonna do both mountain folds on those. So just like that and like that. Just like that. And now you're going to repeat both of these sink folds on the other side. So you're just going to take it like that and just like that, and then closed sink. try your best to do it. And then you just take that and fold it to the center, or the crease right next to it, I guess. And then for this one, I'm going to reverse fold it too, just because it's a little bit easier. And then we're going to just sink fold. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to repeat all of this on this side. So basically, I'll just do it and I probably won't explain it. So yeah. If you need help with it, you could probably rewind the video and go back to when I did this side. And I'm not gonna explain it all that much for this side. So yeah. Okay. Now we're going to use this big triangle crease that we made a pretty long time ago. And we're basically going to do the same thing we did on these tiny little ones. So basically just do the big version, where we just fold it over like that, and then you squash it inward like that. And you kind of like collapse it. Yeah. So in the end, it should look like this. So now you're going to squash fold this top flap. And do that on the other side. And if you want to check out my original source of where I'm getting this, it is the book Origami Dragons, so you can order that and then see this for yourself. You don't need to follow me. And so now you're going to just fold this to the side and squash fold it. Like this. And now we're going to just fold this to the center, and then fold this to the center, like that. And then you're going to petal fold this. Like that. And it's getting pretty small now, so I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. And then just fold this down, and then fold it to the side. And then just repeat that on this side, this other side. So just and then fold these to the center. And then rabbit ear fold. And then fold this down, and instead of just closing it, you're going to just push this triangle inside. So just like kind of spread it out and then like push it inside. Basically, you're just reversing all the folds. And then close that up like that. And then flip it over and squash fold this. And then you're basically gonna do the rabbit ear fold all over again. So yeah. that. And then repeat that on this side. Make the push. I'm just gonna skip that step and go straight to the petal fold just to save time. And sorry if I sound a little bit, I don't know, like tired or like drowsy, because when I'm recording this, it's currently 10:03, so it's not that late, but it's still pretty late. And then this part's where you push in like that. And now you're going to take this, fold this from this point so that where this fold intersects this edge hits the middle crease. So like that. And just, you're going to basically like fold this whole section just in half. So just fold this in half, and then with this you're going to open and squash fold this. Like that. And then flip it over and then do the same thing. So just open squash fold, and then you're going to just inside reverse fold these two triangular flaps. Just gonna inside reverse fold them so that they face outwards. And then, once you've got it in this position, you're going to fold this up. So just, fold it up from here to here, like that. Okay. And then as you're, folding that over, you kind of do just what comes naturally, and you're supposed to like just squash fold these. So yeah, just squash in, not that big a deal. Okay, now you're gonna flip it over and fold this top layer down like that. And then you're gonna fold this to the center. And it is okay. Well, it's actually supposed to go over the middle line. So if you're looking at your paper right now and being stressed out that it went over the line, it's fine, it's supposed to. And then fold the top and just do the same thing with the top. Oh, question. Apparently mine doesn't let me because it's like, I don't know, restricting and stuff. And then you're just gonna repeat this on this side. So just fold all these in the center. Like that. And then just gonna do like this. So just like that. Now fold this bottom up and then fold this whole thing in half. Okay. So now we're going to, and make sure this is on the side that has this one triangle fold, and we're just going to fold this edge up to the top. And just try to flatten this the best you can. Like that. And then you're going to basically, you're going to keep this, and basically you're going to keep this like first pocket open, and then just fold this down like that. And it doesn't really let you fold it flat yet until you, and then you like open this up and then just close sync this. So just like that. And then you're going to repeat that on this side. So just fold both of these up. Like that, and then just fold this down, Okay, so just close sync and the end product should look something like this. So you should have a little bit more layers on your, I'm pretty sure this is the tail now. And now you're going to fold this from where this hits the leg, right there, to where, okay, wait. So, yeah, just fold this to where it's like right. It's somewhere. Anyway, just fold it to this crease right there. So you can choose depending on what angle you want your wings at. I honestly think the leg angle is actually a pretty good angle. And then just like swivel this to keep it. Okay, so you're gonna like swivel it. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting process, but nobody used it. And then just fold this back up and then fold it down. And then you're going to rabbit ear fold this. So like that. And now just fold this over. Like that. Just kind of valley fold it over. And then outside reverse fold the tip. Just like inward like that. Okay. And now you're going to kind of like open this. So, okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna like kind of shift this back wing open, like this back flare open, and it should result in this like kind of trapezoidy shape. Trapezoidy. And then you're going to fold it. So you're going to valley fold from this top point to this bottom point right there. So just like that. Like that. And now you're going to fold this bottom edge to this line and just fold it until that crease you just made. So kind of like that. Boom. And then go right there. Like that. And now, so you're going to basically take this first layer and like pinch it together like that, and then kind of fold everything this way. Now you're going to valley fold this whole thing. Just kind of like take it and like fold up, just like kind of push that whole thing over like that, and then fold this up just like a little bit so that it's like flat with the bottom. And then just fold it back like that. And then this should go from here to the top point. So kind of like, just make a tiny fold like that. And then unfold that, and then fold this to that crease you made. Just fold that to that. And then fold this over. And then if you need to, you can squash this little single layer right there. Okay. Now, we're just going to repeat our wing process on the other side. And I'll cut to when I get there. Okay, so I have finished with the other wing. And I think I'm going to end it here. And yeah, this is my first time making a part 2. But I think I will be ending it here for part 1. So bye bye. See you in part 2.